supposed to say. You guys haven't seen the puppers for a while. Look, Sophie came to visit. Isn't she just beautiful? Oh, now the other 2 dogs are underneath my feet.
Everybody wants their 5 minutes of thrifting fame.
This is Mac. Can you say hi, Mac? Can you say hi? He says, no, my feet are not on the floor. Say bye. I'm not picking up Rip or Squizzy. Hello, 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 all you beautiful, wonderful people. Welcome to Ganglei's Treasure. And look, we're together again.
I promise it's me. I'm just normalizing people using health aids for migraines. These are my migraine glasses. Don't get jealous.
So we're not using the ring light. And we went to, what was the name of the first one?
So we went to Grace Station Thrift Store first in New Albany.
Okay. Then we went to Peddler's Mall. And when we were at Grace Station, I only bought stuff for me and David. But they had shirts on sale for $1. So, and then we went to Peddler's Mall. Did I buy that at Grace Station?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the 2 things that I got for the day for the shop was I got this beautiful ginger jar. It has a lid. Unfortunately, I did not take the tape off to make sure there weren't any chips, but this part has no chips or cracks. It has a pretty flower. It says Olympus, Japan on the bottom. It even has a flower on the top. And I paid $6.99 plus tax for it. And there's not one exactly like this, but ginger jars seem to be selling very, very well. And this one should sell $20 to $30. And y'all remember the jar that I got, the big jar, it's over there. But the glass jar that I got, it hasn't been listed yet because I kind of like it. And it's a heavy glass, almost like a cut crystal. And so I found a second one. But this one doesn't come with a box, and the buttons didn't come with it. But I may get it like a gasket. If I can get a gasket to put in there to seal it a little bit better, then I may keep this one. But otherwise, I will have 2 glass jars to put up. And
the buttons came in a tea canister. But these buttons are for the best friend of my life, also the artist behind Button Me Boutiques. She makes beautiful handmade earrings. Mine are called Butterfly March, and they're a stamp style earring, and I think mom's are beaded.
Beaded. Woman of strength and courage.
Yeah, we love how she names them. So these are probably going to turn into some amazing creations. Button Me Boutique, she's on Etsy.
She has a really cool pair called Twisted Hippie.
As soon as I saw some of these, I opened the jar. I was like, okay, is it just blah buttons or is it cool buttons? Like, there's a house plant. Yeah, so she's going to make those into amazing things. And follow her on Etsy. And, yeah.
These look like little corks.
Little corks or little, like, wine barrel thingies. There's plenty of those in there. So they're going to turn into awesome stuff.
We could do a whole show
soon.
on just
we
the
could
buttons.
just dig through the buttons, but that's that. So those were the 2 things, the jar, not the buttons, but those were the 2 things that ended up being for our shop, and the buttons are for Button Me Boutique's shop. She's amazing. Otherwise,
so check her out. Go buy some earrings.
Go buy some earrings.
Because I don't sell
immediately.
Earrings. I only have a couple pairs of earrings.
Go support a single mom who's also a handmade artist right now. Pause the video and go. Otherwise, welcome to an episode of Things I Thrifted for Myself. How to live the thrifting life. Because that's what we do.
That's mine.
Oh, that's yours. Okay, you want to go first?
This was what we thrifted. So, Ramenda has migraines, and I am a chronic pain warrior. I have 3 bulging discs in my neck. Mm-hmm. And so, Ramenda recommended this for me so that...
It's not sponsored. Oops.
He fell off because he doesn't have his bear beside him. Okay. This is my shelf of unwanted toys.
Aminals. Well, I mean, somebody wants them. We just don't know who yet.
Well, they're like, I bought him for $1 and he sells for $2 and...
Okay, focus.
I think that one is listed, though. She's a slave driver. These are normally between $30 and $35. I got mine for $15.
So it's basically, if you haven't seen it before, it's a scrubby. It's like a scrub brush on a drill.
Somewhere else.
So you just push the button and it's got an extender and it just goes, because I used to get migraines from scrubbing the grout in my shower and now I don't. Was that the only other thing from you? Okay.
Yes.
Otherwise, welcome to an episode of what I bought for me, not even Mom. So this lamp, I'm really excited about.
Look at that. The paint is just gorgeous.
It's a faux brass finish, or copper. Copper is in? Brass is in.
Brass is in.
Brass is in. It's a faux brass finish. So the base is amazing. For $10, I got the base. It's nice heavy base so that, you know, goobers like me who may lose spatial awareness don't knock it over. And it's got a little bit of like natural wear and tear, but it just adds character. Like, I like distressed stuff.
But it's not bad enough that you look at it and go, ooh.
Right. It's not like, ooh, it's broken.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, it's like old world, you know. This was 10 and the shade was 8. And they look like they were always meant to go together. Like, it's definitely modern twist on vintage style, which is my whole life. Where should we go from the lamp? Let's stay with house goods because it's mostly house goods. This is a mixer. They do a really cool thing at Grace Station where they say who tested it and when they tested it and that it works and they tape all the parts together. It's got a cool extendable cord, which is great for me because I hate standing there winding it around and around and around. Yeah.
Now remember, when I went to Grace Station last time, we did film inside, and remember I told you it is one of the most organized thrift shops
and clean
I've ever seen.
It's so clean.
Oh, sorry.
It's like a bunch of praying grandmas, and all they have to do with the rest of their life is pray and do this shop. So you know stuff is tidy in there.
They're very helpful. They're very nice.
It's an Oster blender, and I got it for $9, and it basically looks brand new.
Yeah. It's a pretty new.
Which, I don't know, or not a blender, it's an Oster mixer. I don't know if I told you guys what happened to my mixer, but it didn't make it through Christmas.
We didn't tell them, but we can.
This is an electric kettle. I did shop for one on another big chain place that is also killing the thing that it's named after online that shall not be named.
Starts with an A.
And it was like $25-$30 for a new one of these. This one's basically brand new. I just need to like wipe it off from dust. It's a HG. I know it's gonna last, and now I have tested. It's been tested right here by NM. So they already test it for you, and they sign who did it so that you know it works. Like, you can actually take their word for it that it works in this case. Only in this case.
It's kind of like when we went to Joy Closet and they tell you all the parts are in the
because they
puzzles.
check and then they seal them.
I opened every single puzzle we got, and there was only one piece missing in one.
Yeah. I'm gonna do these next. I got these for 25 cents each. They're just big brandy snifters. For me, with my hand, with my
shed surgery.
With my replacement tendon that's metal, sometimes it goes out, and so my hand will just spasm open, but I can still have an open hand and not. I've lost a lot of wine glasses that way. Just, it's the end of the day, and I want some wine, and my hand's already tired. Not like I had some wine.
And I'm tired.
And I'm tired. I want some wine, and I'm tired, and I've lost a lot of glasses, but this kind of stays. Because that's the point. That's what you do with port or brandy or whatever that's for. Those are going to be my new glasses now. Can you reach?
Yes, I can.
I got this. Is adorable. It's just a pop-up bowl. It's going in.
I wish there'd been two.
Sophie's travel bag. That's going to be her travel food bowl because it's collapsible. I got a cute little makeup bag for $1, but it's actually like silicone on the inside, so it's not going to get ruined if anything leaks.
Oh, I didn't. Sorry, that was underneath.
Cool. And then I got a movie. Pause it if you really want to see. But the movies there are $1.50. Oh, I should do the books first. Ooh,
can I just hand you one?
My earring. I wasn't used to how big it is.
And you hit it.
It just
Can I just hand you one?
Swiped it out
Or
of
do you
my
want
ear.
the whole?
No,
No, what?
I want to make a statement
But you need
about
that.
it. Okay,
I couldn't lift it.
I got $7 worth of books, which at Grace Station is 14 books. They're 50 cents a piece, whether they are paperback or hardback. There's a project that I'm working on to share more books and share
The
more
cash register
reading.
lady thought it was really cool.
She was like, oh my gosh, you found so many good things. Like, most of them are New York Times bestsellers or have some kind of award. Like, these are books that obviously people took care of and liked. It's not, cracked open or whatever. They're basically brand new, but that have been passed on to Grace Station. So,
She said there was a lady that had come in the day before, and she bought 70 books.
Which would be $35.
$35.
I mean, you can't beat
Got
that
a whole
at a
library.
chain store.
She said all of them are 50 cents unless they're a fancy book.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
Because I didn't.
Because I got your.
Yep.
I got your cookbook for 50 cents.
Exactly.
For
And
$1.
at Grace Station, Bibles are free. So, not that I know anybody who needs one, but that's a cool thing that they do. So that's 14, and that is the last of me searching for 35 thrifted books to share with my closest friends. Ha ha ha. Okay, so that's what I got at Grace Station, and then what I got at
Peddler's Mall
was actually the lamp. I forgot that was first. And I got a cute little picture. He looks like a leaf.
You have to show the whole leaf so they can. There you go.
It was
is adorable.
$2.50, and I was like, "This is coming home with me, and it's probably gonna get wildflowers put in it that I'm growing."
She has a problem with cute too. Did you hear her say that? She got it because it was cute.
I got it because it's cute and it's also nature core. It goes with my house. So, and then I got this is actual brass. It's not imitation brass. I need to get the cleaner for $2.50. If you know what this is, leave us a comment. I'm gonna use it as a centerpiece and put things and stuff and such. Maybe even something.
Put that in the middle.
Stuff, candles, whatever.
Flowers around.
I don't know if it's fireplace approved, but I was like, this is a cool sandwich maker for camping. Just kidding, it's a centerpiece. So
that was Sophie. That wasn't.
Sophie says hi. Sophie's in here helping.
That wasn't us. All the dogs are in here.
Yeah, there's just so much stuff. Peddler's Mall is basically a cross between like an Ollie's and a Big Lots and an antique mall.
And a Trader Baker's.
Because like people's quilts are in there that they make homemade. People have like whole shelves of like popular shampoos and deodorants. And
Swab.
Then some people have vintage stuff
Snyder's
everywhere.
pretzels.
Stuffed
beds,
animals.
Shoes.
Furniture. Guitars. Guns.
I didn't see any of those. I saw
Knives.
the gun rack.
Jewelry.
There's lots of knives. Was the jewelry up toward the front?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't check.
Perfume.
Yeah.
It's endless, and we didn't make it through the whole thing. We were like 3 or 4 rows short, and both of us were just like, bleh. I can't thrift any harder.
If you remember from the beginning, when we did our intro, Ramenda had just finished a 5K.
Yep.
So
I'm still in the same clothes. I'm just cold because we're in the workshop.
Yeah. So it's kind of been a long day. And in fact, when we were on the way back and we stopped at the grocery, I'm like, I just have to run in and get some coffee. And she's like, I'm going to stay in the car. I'm like, I understand completely. It's about an hour's drive down and an hour's drive back.
So that's the good thing about reselling and being thrifters is that it's a bit more accessible than a traditional job. I feel like it takes a lot more startup time and a lot more support up front to get going. But for people who deal with chronic illness and chronic pain, this could be a really successful side hustle. Or if you have all your time to put into it, it could become a really successful full-time job.
Yeah, it's
you just
really
have to
nice.
figure out your market and your sourcing.
It's really nice that if I get up and like my joints just aren't going to work, that it's like I can sit on the couch and just list stuff. Or if I get up and I'm just really rambunctious, like, oh, I can go to the Peddler Mall in New Albany and spend the day. And
go finish the Peddler. It takes a day. It takes a day.
Almost.
If you're local or you're planning to go whenever, plan a lunch break in the middle.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I could say. And wear athletic shoes.
Because we didn't go all the way. We went in and went to the right, but we didn't go all the way to the wall.
Well, all
because
the way
it's
to
furniture.
the wall is like tile and like wholesale home repair. Like you could basically go in there and walk away with everything you need for a house. Like if your house burned down, besides the bones and stuff of the house, you could go in there and buy your floor, your tub, your doors, your carpet.
That one booth had trim pieces. Remember the wood pieces?
Art for your walls, furniture. Like you could literally thrift a whole house in there.
We found
and not buy everything that's in there.
We found multiple complete sets of dishes.
Yeah.
Of different kinds of dishes.
None of them were super popular, so we won't be listing them.
We were tempted, you know.
But if you wanted vintage dishes, you could have a whole set to use. There's multiple different prints that I saw.
There was an Asian set.
There was a bamboo pattern set, and then there was the wheat granola.
Yeah. I don't remember who made it. Was that Mikasa?
Yeah, Mikasa.
Wheat. They have a Mikasa wheat pattern, and they have a Mikasa wheat granola pattern.
Whole wheat granola 8,000, but nobody likes it because it's brown. And I'm like, what's wrong with brown? I thought it was nice.
I know people who.
I saw a lot of like China sets that we didn't even dig into. There's just whole boxes of like, it's open and you see China, and then the side says full set. And I'm like, I don't have the energy to sit here and count all this stuff. Yeah. There's no way to even.
And if you noticed in the video, it was.
Yeah, did you see all that stuff?
It was divided up between, the booths that we stopped at. And some
walking
of it's
by.
just walking and walking the row. Because there were a couple booths that we're going to be here for a while. Because we wanted to look at. Hello?
Yeah, what did I do after my 5K? I walked some more. So. I probably did 2 more 5Ks in the Peddler's Mall, just letting you know. They do have scooters and walkers available for our friends who need mobility aids.
They were very nice, too. They
were really nice. Had 4 people on the cash registers. I think it's because it was the weekend when we were there.
So. Yeah. I wasn't impressed with the stuff that was in the cases, but Amanda reminded me probably the stuff that's in the cases people already know.
Okay, so we're talking about there's cases up front in Peddler's Mall that have glass that are locked.
Yeah, they look like refrigerators.
Yeah, so there's a difference between just booths where there's just stuff for you to just grab and see versus you have to go get a key to get like Xbox games or perfume or gun parts or whatever.
iPhone cords and
so those people,
that kind of stuff.
I'm figuring those are like really established booths that have a specialty. Like it's usually like one whole thing of jewelry or one whole thing of perfume. And that people know that that's where they get it because then it's worth it for me to go all the way up to the front and get a key and come back and get something out of there, which we didn't end up getting anything.
There wasn't.
There was a couple vintage pieces. There was a couple like hand-painted little statue things, but there wasn't anything where it was like that has Ganglei's treasure scribbled all over it, really.
Yeah, we looked at a lot of stuff, but we didn't come back with stuff. A lot of people knew what they had and had it priced that way.
That's why they're at Peddlers, because they know what they have.
Yeah, and sometimes you luck into they don't know what they have, or they just want to get rid of it. And
sometimes it's an open booth, and it's just, let's sell everything that was in Grandma's attic, and they don't know and don't care.
Get rid of
they just want to get it out of their house.
So thank you so much for coming along. We appreciate you. If you'd hit that like button, we would appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button so when the next adventure comes out, you can go right along with us and see it. Don't forget.
If you want to be a super fan, go ahead and share this episode on your social media. Let your friends know that you're into Ganglei's Treasure. Especially let the rest of your thrifting community know because we'd love to connect and we'd love for our YouTube page to get 100 subscribers so we can break that 12 minutes, 14 minutes. We can break the time limit. And when we do break the time limit, we will be releasing Ganglei's Treasure merch. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for something that says I can't keep calm, I gangleized it. Right?
Just keep calm and gangleize.
Just keep calm and I want the other one.
Or I want just gangleize.
I want the caffeinated version.
I
can't keep calm.
Oh, excuse me.
I gangleized it. Hi, Sophie says, thanks for all the likes and follows and support out there, and we'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.